Carly here for the Eastern Eagle's Nest, and tonight's video is going to be about advice. Now, I know what you're thinking. Carly, what do you know? You're a freshman. And I don't know anything. I don't know anything at all. And that's why I went to my friends and I got some advice from them. And their advice is on this piece of paper right here. Alright, we're going to start with number one. Number one's advice is don't purchase your textbooks from the university bookstore. The university bookstore sells their books for extreme prices. It's so steep. It's ridiculous. Go to Amazon. Amazon is so cheap. I would have spent almost $300 on my books if I didn't go to Amazon. I saved like $170 by going to Amazon instead of purchasing my books on the university bookstore. Now the next advice thing is bring and store healthier snack options for your room. The freshman 15, so I've been told that scary 15 pounds of fat that you might gain when you're a freshman, I heard it's not a myth. And you really do gain a lot of weight when you're away from home because you don't really pay attention to what you're eating as much, because instead of mom putting on the table in front of you or mom buying the groceries, you're buying the groceries and you're stocking your fridge and you're choosing what to eat, and you have so many options and it's all carbs and it's all a lot of food. So if you have healthier options for your room, you're going to be less inclined to go to the cafe and buy yourself that extra large mocha latte that you know you want, but you really should stay at home and opt for some herbal tea instead. So keeping healthier options for your room can help keep away the freshman 15, as well as keeping a good exercise schedule. Try to fit into your plan a time at least once a week to stay active. 60 minutes a day, actually 30 minutes a day, I think they knocked it down. An hour a day of activeness can keep your body in shape and you can keep away that freshman 15 nightmare. Number 3, don't dress like a freshman. Now this one really confused me at first, but I think I almost got it. Don't dress like a freshman. It means not every day of your life is picture day, and you don't have to look picture perfect every day. Don't let that be your number one stress. Don't be that person who always has to be totally made up, perfect little, I like to dress nicely. And that's part of my issue with this one. A friend of mine suggested it. He's like, because you don't have to be perfect every single day, and no one's really going to care if you're not perfect every single day. Even if you think, I have to be perfect every single day, you don't. And it's okay. You don't have to have every single day looking like you're walking down the red carpet. And that's what he means by don't dress like a freshman. Because you'll be spotted a mile away if you're not comfortable dressing like you're at home. So if you dress like you're at home, you're dressing for college. According to my friend. That's just some advice. Number 4 is stay active. Like I said in number 2, you can stay active by keeping up with your normal routine of activeness. It's really confusing. I do 300 crunches every night, at least I try to, followed by 100 push-ups and 50 lunges on each side. Some people call it a little bit extreme, but because I've danced my entire life and I do have a dancer body, I don't want to lose it. So I maintain it by keeping up with my crunches and my push-ups and my lunges. And I probably won't keep up with it for much longer because it really is a hassle and it takes up a lot of time. But I could minimalize it to something smaller, maybe 50 crunches a night and 25 push-ups. Just something. Stay active. Because if you're not active, you're going to gain that freshman 15 and you don't want that. No one wants that. It's not nice. Alright. Number 5, get involved and meet people. This, I think, is the most important thing there is. Now, I'm a communications major, and talking to people is sort of my specialty. I'm awkward, and I'm weird, and it's okay, and I'm still going to walk up to you and say, hi, I'm Carly, it's so nice to meet you. And you can turn around and walk away, and I really won't care. I'll be like, oh, okay, you don't want to talk to me. Talk later, bye, see ya. Just get out there and meet people. Say hi, introduce yourself. You'll find things in common with people that you'll never in a million years think that person would have in common with you. It could be someone looks completely opposite than you. And that person could end up being your best friend. You never know until you walk up to somebody and say hello. you have to say hello. You just have to. Number 6, stay focused and don't overload your plate. This is important. Don't take as many classes as you possibly can because they told you can take this many credits in one semester. You're going to end up frazzling your brain and stressing yourself out way more than you need to, and where's all your fun time going to go? Everybody needs a little bit of downtime. Everybody. Even you super smart geek nerds. I'm not a super smart geek nerd, I'm just a nerd. But everyone needs a little downtime, and if you overload your plate, you're not going to have that downtime, and you're going to end up stressing yourself out way more than necessary. Number 7, wear shower shoes. Now, I've heard some pretty nasty cases of athlete's foot and gross warts and weird fungus. Just wear your shower shoes. These showers in some of these dorm halls are pretty old, so you don't know what's been growing in them. Even if they're cleaned once a week, wear your shower shoes, especially if you have athletes on your dorm hall who sweat in their shoes a lot. And good for athletes. You're awesome. I could never do what you do. But man, those feet. Wear your shower shoes, people. Hygiene. Number 8, study for at least an hour a day. Study for at least an hour a day. It's going to be a struggle for me because I'm easily distracted, but I can see doing it in 15-minute waves. That's how I used to study for high school. If you can read a couple pages and you get distracted, that's okay. Read those couple pages, get yourself distracted, as long as you know you only have 5 minutes to be distracted, and then you have to get back to work. And you can keep doing this, study, get distracted, study, get distracted, study, get distracted, and you'll still learn the material. You'll still understand it. So as long as you do that for an hour, you're still studying. It doesn't matter how you study, as long as you study for an hour a day. And number 9, get to know your professors. I recently found out about this awesome website called ratemyprofessors.com. You can search any professor name, any of them. And sure enough, reviews will come up for them. You'll find out what kind of teacher they are. You'll find out like what kind of visual aids they use, what kind of homework loads they usually give, if they're down to earth, if they're up in the air, if they're a good teacher. You'll get to learn them. You'll get to understand who they are and how they're going to work for you, which is awesome before you even get to meet them. But when you do meet them, make an effort to be very personal. If you're personal with your professors, you're not being a suck-up. You're getting to know your professors because this is your future. This is the money that you're spending. You better spend it wisely. Get to know your professors. They're going to be the ones who are going to teach you all these magical things they tell you about in high school that college is about. Your professors are key. Get to know your professors. The next one is be beautiful. Be yourself. You've heard it a million times, a trillion times. Everyone always tells you, be yourself. And nothing could ring more truer when you're meeting new people. Be yourself. Don't put on a front. Don't be fake. Just be yourself. People will like you. You're going to find somebody who's going to be, you're an awesome person. You're an awesome individual, and I want to be your friend. Just for being you. Be yourself. I couldn't say it more. Just be you. Be yourself. You don't have to hide behind the person you want to be. Be yourself. You are awesome. You are a great person. You're so much fun to be with, and you have great music choice, and your design skills are fantastic, and you're going to be excellent in your major, and you're a great person. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Be yourself. And if someone doesn't like you, good for them. Make new friends. They're not really your friends if they don't like who you really are. Be yourself. You can do it. I believe in you. Be yourself. That's it for tonight. That is all 10 of my advice tips right here. Good night, everybody, and see you later. 'Cause after all